Eastern Conference play-in tournament. 7 and 8 seeds going at it for postseason qualification. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Orlando Magic. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. A look at the Magic starting group. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Paul George is out there with Oubre, and it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the pace. You take a look at the 76ers, and a win here keeps them at that 7th seed.
And avoiding an even scarier prospect in the subsequent game. The loser there eliminated from playoff participation, so a lot is riding on this outcome.
Now, here's Maxey to the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Pass to Banchero. Carter outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Bane kicks to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Carter.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from three-point.
George against Banchero. Pass to Maxey. George sets a screen for Maxey. Back to George. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. Carter with a screen on Oubre. Here's Wagner. Carter. And it's Bona with the rebound.
Aggressiveness inside from Edgecombe. Sometimes you have to fight through all those long limbs and find your way.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Philadelphia, Edgecombe. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drop for Edgecombe.
We don't say this often about rookies like VJ Edgecombe, but he is known for his defense. Plays with incredible passion. VJ has such a bright future.
And so he hits both. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Now Suggs, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Bane to the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing, and it's Suggs missing.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Maxey with it. Defended now by Wagner. Maxey, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to Carter. over George. And it's Carter missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't come.
Oh, man!
You want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. And, Tim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Maxey against Suggs. Maxey attacking. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, he just keeps you guessing when he utilizes those screens. He can either turn the corner to the rim or he can stop and pull up.
Suggs with the ball. Last time out he had 14 points. Great open look there. Baines got a couple of threes now in the first with the Magic.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Edgecombe. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Edgecombe with it, guarded by Baines. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the athleticism of Edgecombe is a real thorn in the defense's side. It's why sometimes they get baited into fouling.
Shooting 2.
Free throw dropped for Edgecombe. Goga Bitadze's check in for Wendell Carter. And he makes both free throws. And here is Suggs. Hasn't made one yet. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's Maxey, following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. From deep, George. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Magic trail by 3. Bain passes to Banchero. Here's Bitadze. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Outside, Bain. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Back to Wagner. Over Maxey. The Magic again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 6. And it's George finishing it off.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And George hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now, here's Suggs. Still scoreless. Orlando moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Outside, George. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it left. Maxey with it. Now defended by Baines. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And if you're going to foul Maxey, you better hit him. He is going to be able to make shots through contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Banchero, that's good.
That screen left a little to be desired, but it provided a sliver of space, and that's all he needed.
Banchero against George. In the corner, it's Oubre. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in.
One shot.
At the line for one, Kelly Oubre Jr.
Free throw, no good for Oubre.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Maxey attacking. Up and in on the way. And it's 7 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Suggs. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Bane passes to Bitadze. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And the first one at the line is good. And the 76ers with some changes. Arlo's checked in. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Then for the Magic, De Silva's checked in. And it's Kane in for Wagner. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics. Bane with the steal. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Pass to Bitadze. And stolen by Drummond. Oubre up top. Black defending. And it's Oubre off the drive. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Kane. The Magic again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 13. Pass to Grimes. Oubre outside. The offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Batadze inside. Working on Drummond. He can't get that one to fall. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to De Silva. Outside, Bain. Orlando moving the ball around. Screen by Batadze. Here's Black. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The 76ers leading by 13. Now Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots over Black. Maxey, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Black. Here's De Silva. Covered by Oubre. To the inside. Here's De Silva. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Now, here's Maxey. Black defending. Drummond with a screen on Bain. Grimes passes to Drummond. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Drummond's got his second bucket.
Sweet little jumper from Drummond. He's so competitive on the floor, looking for every chance to score.
And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Black with it. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
Clock at 6. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And the dime from Desmond Bain. Terrific vision on that one.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Shoots over Black. Maxey, no good. The Magic trail by 11. Pass to Batadze. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Black's got 7 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. It's Grimes on the wing, guarded by Bain. for three. Oubre traps in the tray. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pass to De Silva. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 9. He gets it in there.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
The Magic trail by 10. Here's Black. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. And Black drops them both. Philadelphia leading by 8. Left side, Maxey. Black grabs the board. Orlando's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Payne looking around. Here's Kane. And that one released in time, but no good. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 8-point game on the court for Orlando. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Suggs out there with Anthony Black. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Screen by Oubre. From deep, George drills the three-pointer. George has got 5 now.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Banchero is screened for Suggs. Pass to Carter. And here's Banchero. And it's off from three-point range. A pull-up. And there's Paul George on the assist by Drummond. And it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here is Carter. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Banchero missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Edge call, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the 76ers making a change here. Bonus checked in. Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. one misses. The 76ers leading by 9. Now Edgecombe. He's got 6. Hits despite the tough D. He's got 8.
Control, confidence, Edgecombe showing it all from the midi.
Suggs passes to Carter. Pass to Wagner. Outside, Suggs. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Drummond with a screen on Suggs. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. For Philadelphia, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. The Magic trail by 10. And here's Banchero. His last outing, he had 24 points. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Suggs. Left side, George. Offline with the baseline jumper. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Suggs finds Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. P.J. Edgecombe picks one up.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
That's good from Carter. Carter hits them both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Suggs. The 3 from George. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Banchero. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the top pick in the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero excels with the ball in his hands as a playmaker or finisher.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Edgecombe. Goes up on the high post. Good work there as it goes. Edgecombe's got 11 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia leading by 12. Outside, George. Pass to Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Paolo Banchero.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. The Magic trail by 13. Banchero passes to Wagner. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Suggs. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. He has 6.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
George against Wagner. George looking over the floor. Yep, that one goes in there. George has got 12.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Grimes. Black with it. He's got 9. Carter outside. Pass to Black. 6 to shoot. Here's Wagner. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got 6 rebounds in the game. George against Carter. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 6. Pass to Wagner. And they double up Wagner. Carter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Edgecombe with it. He's covered by Suggs. He takes it in. Edgecombe, no good. The Magic trail by 11. Back the pass to Suggs. Knocks it loose. Edgecombe with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Drummond. Tries again. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
He sees the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Inside. Into Orlando. Again, turning it over. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 11. Here's Maxey. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Pass to Black. Now Batase. Wagner outside. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Maxey, it's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Bane, no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Bona. Back to George. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you see Paul George being aggressive, putting a lot of pressure on the defense with his dribble.
For Philadelphia, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, you can't really overstate the impact that a guy like Paul George has on your team. Obviously, you know the offense is there, but his defense is still really important as well.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Arlo's checked in, and Oubre subbed in for Quentin Grimes. And a switcher also for Orlando. De Silva's checked in, and George drops them both.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Here's Bitadze, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Outside, Bane. Over Edgecombe. Bane, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Down low. Poked away. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Knocked loose to the left wing. Pass to Kane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Magic have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. 76ers leading by 15. Now Maxey, 13 points in the game. George in the post. Misses the baby hook. Orlando's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. To the middle, here's Kane. Takes it off the glass. Kane's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And George kicks to Maxey. George sets a screen for Maxey. Oubre passes to George. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edgecombe. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Edgecombe's got 13.
And you see that burst of speed from Edgecombe. He just blows by the defense there.
Outside, Bane. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Shoots the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
The Magic trail by 18. Pass to De Silva. Back to Black. This one for 3. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Out left to the wing. Here's Barlow. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's Bane. No dice from the high post.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Bane, and it's in there. He's got 18.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Black. Kane, the pass to Bitadze. They need this. That's tipped. Maxey with it, working on Black. Stolen by Bitadze. Here's Kane. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Edgecombe with it. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Get ready for the fans half-court shot run. They're measuring up that shot. Give it up for the participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
It's so cool in here.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. With the lead they hold in this game, Shaq, the 7th seed within reach.
can't feel that good about it. Even if they win, they have a long road ahead of them in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Shaq, they can't be worried about that right now. All they could do is win tonight.
Shaq looking more at the big picture, it appears. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.